Welcome back, everybody, to live coverage here, election results in Hood County, and I am standing with the county judge of Hood County, Mr. Darrell Cockerham. Thanks a lot for coming on and sharing some stuff with the voting masses out there in Hood County.
Well, thank you for having me, and I apologize for not having that tie on and looking as sharp as you do, but I thought I'd go casual tonight. Just came back from a Sunday school party, and it was casual, so just came.
You know, when I came here earlier, I had my Scooby-Dooby pajamas on, and they made me change. So, you know, I know how it is. You like to be comfortable.
I understand. Yeah, I think you'd look good in your Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, that's right. Well, I have a question for you. I wrote it down here. It's something that I think would be, to the populace out there, would be a good question to ask you. And you have served in various offices, in public office. And in your tenures, what piece of advice would you give a newly elected official here in Hood County?
Well, a brand new official coming on, I would encourage them to really start learning the job and get familiar with all the issues. And for about the first 6 months to a year, I tried to keep as low a profile as I could. You know, learn as much, go to all the meetings and ask questions, and just like I say. Just learn as much before you try to interject yourself into any kind of a issue. And so I think it worked out, and I think we're moving along now, and things are rolling pretty smooth.
Now, I've had a relationship with you from day one when you were first elected in, and I've watched you in office and go. And one thing that I've noticed is that you never stop every opportunity that you've had to get some additional training and to learn something from somebody else, maybe in a different county, maybe somewhere else around the state. You never pass that opportunity up. Tell us how important that is to you.
Well, I think it's extremely important. And, some of these county judges have been in office maybe 16, 20 years, and they've experienced just about everything that can happen. And consequently, I call them up, I talk to them, I email them, and then get their advice. I said, have you had experience with this? We have a deal with the county called listserv that we can ask a question, and then every county judge in the whole state can respond. So, I think there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. If they got a solution out there, let's adopt it.
Oh, now this is live TV, so I have to do something here. We're going to do this. There you go. We're all on.
Is that better?
So there we go. Now, something that I wanted to ask you personally when you're coming up here, Precinct 1 is getting a Justice of the Peace, and that's going to be a new office for that person in there. How well how well does the county judge work with the JPs in the area?
Well, I go and visit them. I've been to visit Judy in her office, Martin Castillo in his, and Danny Tuggle. Of course, he's in the courthouse with me, and I see him on a daily basis. But I try to, go and visit them and see what their problems are, see what they're doing. I think it's imperative that the judge, because he's the chief budget officer of the county, kind of goes in there and finds out what every office does, not only the JP. But by the way, we're getting a new constable too, so it's 2 new offices. We got to staff up 2 new offices, and so that's going to cost the county a little more money. We had to when we went over 50,000 population. Didn't really want to, but had to because of the law.
Well, the Commissioner's Court has done a good job fiscally for the county, and we've been way up so far as tax revenue and that sort of thing. So surely staffing these offices, I know it's going to be a painstaking process, but it's something that y'all can get done.
Well, definitely, it's something that we can get done. Hopefully, our evaluation has been dropping for the last 2 or 3 years. Basically, why is because all these gas wells are falling off of the tax roll, and I think we're down another 2% this year. So our sales taxes are up, but that doesn't do anything to put any money in the county coffers. What it does is lower the ad valorem tax. So anyway, if we have to go up, the sheriff is asking for some more people. We had to buy 10 new patrol cars the other day. And I mean, it's just an ongoing, if you wait too late, then you might have to replace 20. So, we try to keep them rolling and keep them out there and keep low mileage so we won't have the maintenance problems and things like that. So, we just try to manage and plan and do things correctly.
And from what I know about the county government, you guys are a close-knit group. Y'all work really well together. Y'all try to tackle every issue, and y'all scrutinize every decision that you make. It looks like this is going to be a very, very hotly contested race in a couple of the commissioners that we've got on the board here. How well are these folks going to come in if we have new people sitting in those places? How well will the unit work to get these guys up to speed?
Well, you know, I think that if I was a new commissioner coming in, and because when I went to judges school, they said all you have to be to know to be a county judge is to be able to count to 3. And I said, what? And they said, well, you need 3 votes to get anything passed. So if a new county commissioner comes in, if it doesn't work with the other ones, then you know, then whatever they're trying to get done is not going to get done. So it's a
collaboration.
Collaboration, yeah, of everything, and to get it to, so you know, one has to work with the other, and just to move this county forward. And that's what it's all about. No special issues. Nobody has an agenda right now, and so we're just trying to, you know, do the best we can for the citizens of the county.
Can you believe that 2012, we are fixing to be in the 6th month of 2012? It has gone by fast. What does the rest of the 2012 look like in county government here?
Well, that's a really good question, because we're just starting. We're probably a month into the budget cycle, and what that means is we've sent out our old budgets, last year's budgets, and asked people to submit back their requests for budgetary increases or whatever. And so those are just coming back in. I think we've got most of them back in, and I talked to Stan McBroom today and asked him if he would give me the names of everybody who hasn't, so we can send him an email saying, you know, send them back in, because July is the month that we start having meetings and hearings and so forth to set the tax rate and so forth. So that's going to be the big thing, is the budget.
Now, earlier I talked about, you know, how you have worked at various levels of government, and not only just here in Hood County, but in other places. And have you ever had a live television coverage of election results?
I have not. And, you know, this is a great thing too, and so compliments to the staff and you and the staff, and I know they're all ginning around and trying to make everything work just perfect. So yeah, I have never, and I've been on the school board, city council, and mayor, and now county judge, and so no, this is the first time. You
know, Melissa didn't even get on the treadmill today. She said she's going to have enough running back and forth tonight that she can handle. So, you know, she's working very hard. All of them are, and we're going to bring all this coverage to you. I appreciate you coming in and giving us some of your time.
Absolutely.
And we're going to throw it back to some of our sponsors, and when we come back, hopefully we'll have some of our first results coming over here on our live coverage of the primary elections. Quality Inn and Suites in Granbury. The name says it all. With quality rooms, quality features, and quality local attractions, your stay will be one of, well, quality. That's Quality Inns and Suites in Granbury, your quality choice in lodging for all your tour, wedding, reunion, business, conference, or vacation needs. Rio Brazos, a Texas music hall in Granbury, has it all. From quality entertainment, live music every Thursday through Sunday with some of the top acts of today, free dance lessons on Tuesday evenings to full-service bar, authentic Texas barbecue, steaks, and more. Check them out on Facebook or at riobrazoslive.com. Rio Brazos Music Hall, located at 6611 Glenrose Highway, Granbury, Texas.
There goes Dwayne's car. There goes Dwayne's house. And there goes Dwayne.
Man, that thing does not like Dwayne.
State Farm's got you covered.
Count on Cody Garrison in Granbury to make sure you're covered.
Get to a better state.